over to you.
Showtime.
I say, don't stop at all. Remember me told you, I want to say thank you. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, please type, I am Jamaican. I love Jamaica. Where the pineapples once grew in abundance. One currency, one minister girl, she lipstick talk. Her nails talk, girl. Talk. I think never gonna get the answer. Mr. Yendi, I try to get it, but when I say, I want him to say something. Mr. Yendi must have something. But you're afraid of Mr. Stern. See, big up your friend Yendi. You got to know when to hold them. Hey, know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. I know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough to count him. When currency are done, I'm me to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Jamaica is a chill spot. You will never, ever, ever find a place like our beautiful island, and that is what makes us a big deal. And this artist of superstar, international acclaim, and even bigger deal. Make some noise for Christopher Martin.
Martin, oh Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. See, oh Lord, don't let me cheat on my girlfriend. You listen good, because as far as I can see, oh, now she loves only me. Oh Lord, don't let me cheat on my girl. I wanna hear you sing with me, but Lord, if you wanna stop me, no, everybody let me hear you say, don't let me get caught. I can't hear ya. Don't let me get caught. A little louder. Don't let me get caught. Now listen up, and I hope you don't get caught. Alright then, now listen what I tell you now. It's such a sticky situation. You know my promise, my girl, if you only looking at the direction. Everywhere me go, me see her next one. And my body it's weak, and I'm ball for attention. I only wanna give the girls what they want. My lady says I'm wrong, she would understand. I don't wanna lie, and I don't want to cry. Can we tell her why? I say, oh Lord, don't let me cheat on my girl. Oh Lord God, you sound so good, as far as I can see. Oh, she loves only me. Oh my Lord, don't wanna cheat on my girl. Trust me, I don't wanna cheat, believe me. But Lord, if you wanna stop me, one more time, what do you say? Don't let me get caught. I cannot hear ya. Don't let me get caught. Sing it a little louder. Don't let me get you see, oh my Lord, I hope I don't get caught. So listen when me tell you now, I don't like me not try. Me love my baby, but the pretty girls from my mind, boy. And fear I can't deny. God know me couldn't be everything about my woman and another guy. I know it's hard, yes it's hard, yes it's hard. We have one girl, it kinda rough to play the part. Now listen, she would have left me if she knew what's in my thoughts. Now everybody sing this part. Oh Lord, don't let me cheat on my girlfriend. Oh no, don't you believe me? As far as I can see, whoa, she loves only me. Oh my Lord, don't wanna cheat on my girl. I will never ever cheat at all. But Lord, if you wanna stop me, everybody come and up if me say, don't let me get caught. Listen to me now, don't let me get caught. Oh Lord God, don't let me get caught. Now for the massive in front of me, and those are TV lad. Now everybody say yeah, oh. Yeah. Now say yeah, yeah. Now say yeah, yeah. Now say yeah, yeah. Now say I love reggae. Say I love Jamaica. Take it. Now listen, for those who are watching, I'm accepting money pull-ups for this telethon, okay? Squeeze out. Oh, you mean? Heard them up? Whoa, whoa, oh na na, oh na na, oh na na, oh na na, oh na 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 na, na 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 na, hey, oh na na, oh na na. My girl bougie, she's so nice. I'm in love, but she no fussy, she just living her life. She tell me that she wants to go to country tonight. When I see where I'm from, she wants to go for a ride. The next day we go by El Shah, go links preachy. We had a food and then we see the man easy. She hear the music, I'm feeling her shoulder. To what she go on, you would have think that she are. Oh, when you are part with me, a good time guaranteed. Fill up your vibes and get tired. Cause Jamaica, we are keep a party. So when they tell you when you're partying, yeah, a good time is guaranteed. Ah, you look so good. You look so good. Now let me talk about the places in Jamaica. Now listen to me now. Now from me get them, baby, me forget about the rest of them. You raise the bar so high right now, me can't see none of them. With you, my future right, so girl, me can't look back again. Some of them are 5 and 6, but girl, you me say you're real, I'ma love it. Yeah, you don't pretend. And you are setting trend, baby, you are a gem. The love of me, I said, I hope that you can comprehend. You don't even know the plan, because me and your wallet. Let's go to Ochi, oh what a vibe. Tons River Falls would be somewhere you would like. And then we go to Senti, Treasure Beach. And tell you can buy, you know the boat of your reach. And then we go to Negril, in Mobile, yeah. Go to Portland for a couple days. Kingston City, the life and the party. And it's how when we tell you so we ready. Tell you when you're partying, yeah, a good time is. We love your vibes and get tired. And tonight we are gonna touch a party. Now everybody help me sing when you are partying, yeah, a good time is. Now big up to all the beautiful ladies. Ladies, if you know what you love me, I wanna see the answer. Now girl, on your flex, so I'm really like you. And your stay so right, sure. And there's no one like you. Now you're all me I need. And yes, you're all me and more. And I know you can see. You know me really like all of my ladies. Sing with me when you are partying. Yeah, yeah, a good time is. Fill up your vibes and get tired. Cause tonight we are go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now listen up when you are partying. Oh, yeah, good time is. Now see you on your feet. So I wanna see all the dancers. I'm not such a big dancer, but they're gonna dance. Alright then, alright. Oh na na, 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 oh na 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 na. Hey, one more time I wanna see you move, you know that. Oh na na, 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 oh na 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 na. Yeah, you know, yeah, about 50,000 in money pull up a while ago, you hear that? But we never pull it up. Squeeze again. Where would I be? Where would I be? Jamaica. Where would we be without our mama? Ready? Remember love, there's nothing I put above you. No house, no girl, no car. You stand firm and all my life don't no budget now. From a barn, I be how you are. I'm a princess, I am a dan. The lady in my life, my woman of fear. I send a special dedication to the big woman. Now everybody from your love, your mama push up food. Alright again, I'm boss a blank for your mama. Light up for your mama. Selector, you better pull up the one ya. Me say you're proud of your mama. Sing loud. Mama see my people, yes I she bring my I want you to sing this one. Now from you love your mama like. Love her like this man. No one like my mama, no. No, now listen me good. No mama never ride it easy at times. There's a high sometimes to cry. Oh yes, many days I don't know how we survive, you know. But it will be fine. Cause the mama said she hold on because of her teachings. And in the scripture she blessed her beliefs in. And a real thing. I never mama, none of us would believe in. So boss and blank for your mama. Light for your mama. Selector, you better pull up that one, yeah. For your mama. For your mama. For your mama. You sound so good, you know what she bring my come that love. And I'm gonna sing this one. Telling the from you love your mama like. Can I see all the hands up if you love your mama? All hands, all hands. Give me the mix now, give me the mix. I tell them, I feel me mama. This one, yes, I feel me mama. We get it first, I'm last. And all of this, I feel me mama. This one, yes, I feel me mama. Anything you want to get on this, I've been promised. Anything you want, anything I say. Anything you need, mama, not afraid to God. Me say I need to raise your son. Now everybody on the sing it again. I'm about to plan for your mom. Lighter for your mama. Selector, you better pull up the one you love. You're proud. Sing loud, 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 loud. She bring my corner loud. I'm gonna sing this one, yes. You love your mama like. Yeah. Sing with me. Now where would I be, Lord? Now where would I be? Where would I be without my mama? Much love. Yeah. Team Jamaica, you know what I mean? I love Jamaica. That's what the cause is for. You understand? Restoring and rebuilding Jamaica. So I don't know. It's a pleasure to be here. Happy to pledge my service, pledge my talent, you know? So this song is called Stronger. Means a lot to me, so I hope it touches you. Hey, my English teacher, how you doing, love? Squeeze up. Woke up this morning feeling so blessed. Destruction all around, but I know it's a test. I really want to smile, and I'm doing my best, yes. Deep inside I'm losing my happiness. 'Cause when the wind blows and the rain falls, it could be a hurricane, but I will stand up tall. Oh yes, there's power in me. My God doesn't fail, no. So it could be a hurricane, I will still prevail. Wounded, still I survive. Possessions are all gone, but still I got life. Yeah, yeah. I'm wounded and struggling for life. The storm might think it's won, but the victory is mine. Yeah. Stronger, 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 stronger. See, you can't keep us down, and I know that Jamaica will get stronger. We will get stronger. Oh Lord, you know you can't keep us down. Ooh. The people I see, oh Lord, I feel the pain in their eyes taking over me. See, some have nothing to eat and nowhere to sleep, just trying to heal each other, but the cut is still so deep. 'Cause when the wind blows and the rain falls, see, it could be a hurricane, I will stand up tall. Oh yes, there's power in me. My God doesn't fail, no. So it could be a hurricane, I will still prevail. Stronger, 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 stronger. See, you can't keep us down, and I know that Jamaica will get stronger, Lord. We will get stronger, Lord, because you can't keep us down. Now you know this part. Now saying the storm is over. Storm is over now. Yes, and I can feel the sunshine somewhere beyond the clouds. Oh yes, and I feel heaven. Yes, it's over. It's over me. tell you we will get stronger. We will get stronger, Lord. Melissa, you can't keep us down. Jamaica, Jamaica, we'll get stronger. We will get stronger, oh Lord. 'Cause you can't keep us down. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Everybody make some noise for Christopher Martin. Big deal. I love Jamaica. Powered by Digicel. Absolutely amazing. Give him a round of applause now. And for that performance, can we get the phones out now, please? Auntie Babsy, could you get your phones out, please? And by the way, just to let you know that Christopher Martin was one of the architects who called the Honorable Minister Olivia Babsy Grange, okay? To say, Auntie Babsy, we got to do something. And we like artists with that kind of forward thinking, who are not just thinking about making money and touring, but helping their fellow Jamaicans. And so we want to recognize Christopher Martin for his contributions to this very event. We love you, Christopher Martin! If you love Chris, you can just donate now, please. Get to some phone. Get on the phone. Miss your video, me? You donate already, lady? Make sure I take a photo and see this message, you know? GIVE. Give it. You donate already? All right, good. Remember, God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance. Don't tell any untruth. It's Sunday. Remember? Okay? Guys, make sure you're donating, okay? And we want to do so. I want to say good evening to all the nurses and the doctors who have been working assiduously through this very difficult time. The ancillary workers, the porters, everybody at the hospitals, we say thank you. I also want to take the time out to pick up the security guard, you know, because enough security at work same way, right? Every supermarket person, right, the merchandisers who keep our shelves full. Oh, I'm big up Tony, Tony, thank you. Come here, Tony, come on, talk to the people there. In the sign language world, yeah. Come and think international. Come in. Auntie Babs is soon boss. Just come up here, sir. You think I can say alone can talk? Come here, sir. I do something too. Come, Tony. Teach me something of a say. Say I love Jamaica. Sign language.
All right. Hold on.
Hold on it. Me put on the mic. Oh, yeah, tell him talk.
All right. So Jamaica is the only country that actually has a sign that represents on a hand.
Oh.
So you see the tail here, sir?
Yeah.
You see it look like Jamaica?
You see that?
Okay.
So that's a Port Royal right here, sir.
Yeah.
Mad thing.
Well, I'm not sure. I don't know.
I wish part that. No, I lie. I wish part.
Ask them where the tail. I'm not sure where the tail ends, but
I want part.
one part.
Yeah.
Right. And then you have the water that surrounds us. So it's Jamaica.
Aye. Everybody do it, please. We're going to learn.
So Jamaica.
Oh, that's hot. That's flossy.
Give me one. So that's Jamaica, right? And then you can just say, because it's iconic and it's the only country that actually has a sign that you can just see and say that it's Jamaica. So it's I love Jamaica.
Oh, that go. Oh. Well, do my homework. Hold on.
Hold on. You have to be careful, you know, because political signs serious.
That, I don't know them. They're my families.
So,
So,
I love you this is international.
good, yeah.
Right? So it would be.
Oh. You see that? You see that? Make some noise for Tony Twerp.
Thank you, Miss Kitty.
You see that? I love Jamaica. So right tomorrow, right through.
Right through.
Right through.
Every deaf person, you see them.
Yeah. You see that? Them something they can get visa. You understand? You go up on the embassy, you just do this. Them no say you're nice and you're clean. Yeah. You just got. You see that?
Yeah.
What about Catch me in a video, man. Cameraman, catch me now.
She want the visa.
Yeah, I want more visa. Gotta catch one. Big up Tony, the only sign language person I really believe in. I mean, I tell a lie. When I see the other people that must sign, hear me not so Tony do it. Hear me do right. Like them I tell by the signage. If it ain't Tony, it ain't toning. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't Tony, it ain't signing. So big up to you, my love. Real Jamaican, thank you. Everybody do this. Big up Tony now, man. That's right, Auntie Babsy, you know what I'm saying? I love Jamaica, and I love Jamaicans. Everybody say, I love Jamaica. Everybody say, I love Jamaica. Everybody say, I love Jamaica. And this young man that I'm about to bring on stage right now has the voice of angels. A song that touches your very soul. It speaks to who we are as a people. It speaks to our struggles. It speaks to our striving. It speaks to our thriving. It speaks to every sinew of our being. And I want everybody to stand to your feet tonight, because it's time when we send our love, our prayers, and good vibes. Everybody get up out of your seat now, please. Get up out of the seat. And I want you to put in the text numbers now. I want you to go to www.japromises.org right now. I want you to go to www.supportjamaica.gov.jm right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chris Malachi.
But all is well that's done by you. Eternal Father, Father, bless our land. I pray you guard us with your mighty hand. Pray you keep us and protect us. Lead us into brighter days. Oh, we will walk by faith and not by sight. I pray you be our light in darkest night. You never leave us or forsake us, so lead us into brighter days. Eternal Father, 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 we might be down but we're not defeated. We know so we're stronger than disaster. And you're always in my corner. You bless me with joy, you bless me with light, bless me with strength every battle you a fight. When me a walk in a darkest night, eternal Father, watch over I. Bless my future and resolve my past. Bless my plate when me down to my last. Bless me with peace when me shoulda get cross. Time me for cry, you bless me with a laugh. You bless me with wisdom, me never have sense. If you know, say you bless me see you on them. My God bigger than every problem. All rise, make we sing it anthem. Eternal Father, Father, bless our land. I pray you guard us with your mighty hand. Pray you keep us and protect us. Lead us into brighter days. Walk by faith and not by sight. I pray you be our light in darkest night. You never leave us or forsake us, so lead us into brighter days. You never leave us or forsake us, my people will see brighter days. Leave us or forsake us, Jamaica will see brighter days. Thank you.
Malachi! Absolutely amazing. And that's what music does. It speaks to our soul, rhythm, and love. I love Jamaica. Well, right now, we're not short of stars. We're not short of artists. Because this gentleman I'm about to bring on stage right now, when you talk about supernatural powers, when you talk about a supernatural voice, when you talk about the lion paw, when you talk about how he thinks that all Jamaican ladies are royal, please make some noise for the one and only international superstar, Taurus Riley.
A pleasant good evening. We are confident in the victory of good over evil. Who Jah bless, no man curse. Eternal Father, bless this land. Hey, our Father, how excellent is thy name. Greater than all your works, greatly to be praised. Yeah. These days can be so demanding, and I don't want to lean upon my own misunderstandings. So all that I ask is for you to be mindful of me. And when I consider your hands, they bring forth the rain and stars. All that I ask is for you to be mindful of me. And when I consider your hands, they bring forth the stars. Remember me, remember me. I know a whole heap of people I pray. Remember Jamaica, boy. Remember me, Jah, Jah, Jah. Remember me, boy. I know you got a lot on your hands. Remember me. Pledge and donate. Give more money. Rastafari. One more time. Word, sound, and power. Prayers are real. Our Father, how excellent is thy name. Greater than all your works, greatly to be praised. Yeah. And these days can be so demanding now, and I don't want to lean upon my own misunderstandings. No, so all that I ask is for you to be mindful of me. And when I consider your hands, they bring forth the rain and stars. All that I ask, you to be mindful of me. And when I consider your hands, they bring forth the stars. Remember me, remember me. I know a whole heap of people I pray. Remember me, remember me, Jah, Jah, Jah. Remember me, boy. I know you got a lot on your hands. Remember me. Thank you very much. We have to start with prayer, don't it? If you believe in love, say love. Yeah, man. Special request to my family in Newmarket, Glenburn, Massive. You know it already. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank everyone watching and pledging and donating. Thank everyone here in the audience tonight. One of the greatest things we have as Jamaican people is togetherness. A lot of people giving in cash, a lot of people giving in kind. You know what I mean? It's serious, but a real thing. You see me? You can depend on me. Yes, you can. That song is a real song, you know. Maybe you know the words. Hey, well, I'm in your corner, friend. I'm in your corner. Anytime the trouble is on. Well, I'm in your corner, friend. Well, I'm in your corner. When you need someone around, you know I'll be your friend. Cause I'm in your corner. I'm in your corner. Well, I'm in your corner, friend. Oh, I'm in your corner. And I'm never gonna let you down. So when I call you my brother, I mean it. Hey, what's thicker than blood? A realness. I'm not leaving. Just share the food I make we feed together. If anytime we will bleed together. In your corner, friend. Well, I'm in your corner. Well, anytime the trouble is on. Well, I'm in your corner, friend. Well, I'm in your corner. So, when you need someone around, you know I'll be your friend. Yeah. I'm in your corner. Softly. Softly. Don't stop it, don't slow down, just softly. Hush. Well, alright, it's not talky, but singy. It's no secret what our Jamaican artists have been doing behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. Make a round of applause to the artists there. We have to big up all artists, man. Yeah? Every artist from every side. And you know, sometimes the music ragamuffin, so you don't get to see the love in the artists. But I big up all artists from Vibes Cartel to Massacre to Popcorn to list them out, name them. Ramesh, big up every artist. Ding Dong, big up every artist who sing here tonight. Christopher Martin, Tess Sanchin, big up your artists. Because your artists love you and you love your artists. Allow me to tell. So listen to me now. Hey. And if me lose it all and everything slide, the house them and the big ride should stand up by the king's side. We have some ones that hold it out from the inside. One call and them still smile no matter how the thing vile. In your corner like the coach at the ringside, yeah. From the Houston on no close, cash no swing my way. No patrolling at the road but never switch, I say. If we fight her to the death, cause that's the right way. When I say love your press, I mean it. What's thicker than blood? I realness. I'm not leaving. Hey, share the food I make we feed together. If anytime we will bleed, I'm in your corner, friend. Well, I'm in your corner. Well, anytime the trouble is on. Well, I'm in your corner, friend. Well, I'm in your corner. When you need someone around, you know I'll be your friend. Cause I'm in your corner. I'm in your corner, I'm in your corner, friend. Well, I'm in your corner, and I'm never gonna let you down. Thank you. Big up yourself, Mama Babs, you know me love you like that too. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Who job bless, no man curse. Make we get a little energy, Mr. Fraser. Turn it up, sure. We can last for workers of iniquity. Jamaica, Rastafari. Over here to the vibes, eh? You know that one, yeah? Sure. And I'm going out and coming in. Pull it up in the place. That pull up the name, pledge and donate. Send on the money, please and thanks. Give me it again. Killers for workers of iniquity. Look on the screen and dial the number and text. And send the money to us. Whoa, sure. And I'm going out and coming in. Jamaica, we never leave out Jaja. We still come from vampires. And I'm going, I will move forward in. Canada, and keep me by your right hand. And keep me far from sin. Well, everybody sing now, walk with me. Talk with me. And show me the dancing and the man see me. Me them from me journey, them can't see me. Want to me keep right up. Heavy a shade, reveal. Sure, but can't Babylon and deal and give me. Never hesitate for what's to see. Big up yourself, Governor. Sure, and I'm going out and coming in. Hey, me never leave out Jaja. Far from vampires, going out and coming in. Well, keep my by your right hand, sure, and keep my far from Satan. Something different. Well, every day we give thanks and praise. No man, with the vibes. All right. Well, we say who shall bless? Who shall bless? Who shall bless? Softly. And everybody now go make noise. Some people I watch live. So you can't text who jobless, no man curse. And more than text, send on the liquor donation now. Softly. Me notice, and me love the new vibes and the new trend. Every day me pick up my phone. Me say, this man, send how much he in this? The man, they might take the donation like them a buy out the bar. I like it. Because some man a spend money upon vanity. Right now your family need you. So just give like you're buying out the bar and me shout and shut out the bar, don't it? Alive? Guess why? You spend all that money on your watch. Well, how much time you spend with your son? So much money in the club. Use how much you spend for relief. I love the simple things. Are your blessings? Hey, simple things. Are your blessings? Oh, simple things. Are your blessings? You never know. You got to notice your blessing. You pick it with the shoes on your feet. Hey, but you're not send no money come a relief. You now watch where you eat. Hey, simple things are your blessings. Oh, simple things are your blessings. I miss the simple things are your blessings. Old boy, got to notice your blessing. Simple things are your blessings. I miss the simple things are your blessings. I miss the simple things are your blessings. Big up conscience every time. Sure. Simplicity we used to survive. Them find it difficult, them ignorant and naive. Well, when alone you get you now go get another life. Telling you again, but you know in another. Sure, a life, no get chance too often. Cut out the sadness, invest in laughing. Time you take us just a lifetime passing. But I don't build up you for me. Sure, let me tell you this, my brother. Good days, bad days, you know, see you with her. Big up Miss Kitty, you know me love you. Big up Kush Riley, big up Payafa. Alright, spend time together. Cherish every second of the day. I want everybody here singing. I want everybody watching, singing and spending. Boy, I miss the simple things. What you say? Simple things. Boy, simple things. Lord, you got to know this a blessing in a simple thing. I miss the simple things. I miss the simple things. One more time. The simple things are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings, yeah. We're done there already, you can clap me. And you here, you can take out your phone and text and pledge to him right in here too, you know. Because we tell the world for pledge, we must lead by example. Alive? Wanna not talk, alive? Yeah. It's a pleasure to be here. Trust me, when words fail, music speaks. I can't stop big up the artists, them. Yeah. I'm going to give them respect and love to the government because they don't know I want Jamaica. Enough love. Help is help. Everybody doing what them can do for help. As I said, enough people giving in cash. Enough people giving in other ways that money can't pay for. So if you don't send today, remember there is tomorrow. And another tomorrow and another tomorrow. It's going to take a long time to get back to some kind of normalcy. You know what I mean? But I'm not left out the prayer, you know, I swear. I'm not leave out the prayer. I'm not leave out the prayer. Boy, can't touch a lion. She's so humble, yeah. Never touch a lion. Roaring, roaring, yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't touch a lion. No, 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 no. Lion. You know what hurt me? I watch the TV and hear some man talk about Jamaica go wipe off the face of the earth. Nothing no go so. Eternal Father, bless this land. So all the evil that made me harm, well, they can go back where they came from. No demonic work, no, can't prosper. Jamaica, we tell them hurricane and them tropical storm. Hey, yo, them can't touch it. Relax, sing it. I'm walking through this valley of tests. And I never been a weak caught in the wilderness. The power of Jah preserve I and guides in all that I do. Now treading through the heights and the depths, we trample frustration and conquer stress. The power of Jah preserve I and guides in all I do. Hey. So the evil that mean me harm, well, they can go back where they came from. No demonic work can prosper. You hear the first time? Me tell them hurricane and tropical storm. Hey, yo, them can't touch the lion. No demonic. I hush. Softly, me not rush. When me talk about hurricane and tropical storm, me not talk about the almighty storm. Me talk about the scientists who are going like a them do it. We not give no scientists no power. Mother Earth is Mother Earth and scientists are scientists, don't it? Some man love build conspiracy about who? Some man up in the cloud that send a hurricane. I will send back a hurricane upon them in a prayer. You never know. On my son. I go over evil, man. And I rush cannon. Listen now. The wages of blessing is ever living a life. So I keep my meditation amongst Rastafari. We'll weather the storm and put up a fight. We can do anything. Jamaica, should you feel like giving up, let the strength of your ancestors fill your cup. The power of Jah preserve I and guides in all I do. So the evil that mean me harm, well, they can go back where they came from. No demonic work shall prosper. Yeah. I tell the Obia and the science man come. Can't touch the lion bar. I'm more blessing to Jamaica. It's the sweetest part of the song, you know. So my part of the song, you know. Hey, you see the more, enough of them are aisle up. Had the more, them business pile up. You see the more, them come with science. I know them can't touch the heart of a lion. The more, them are aisle up. And the more them business pile up. The power of Jah preserve I and guides in all I do. So the evil that made me harm, well, they can go back where they came from. No demonic work. No, 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 no. Hey, hey, I tell the Obia and the science man come, because it can't touch it. No demonic work, no shall prosper. Ready now. All the evil that mean me harm, well, they can keep from. No demonic works perform shall prosper. Push up your voice. We tell the Obia and the science man come, because him can't touch the lion bar. Thank you very much. Rastafari. Love from my heart. Love. Rastafari. Send more money. Listen. Hold on now, before they make nice no love, please. And you know me love you, Kitty.
Yes.
I want to tell them again, when the singing is done, and the dancing and the singing is done, life is reality, and there are some things that singing alone will not fix. So give what you can, and if you don't give what you can today, there's a tomorrow and another tomorrow, And little by little, we can fix up the place, right? I thank you for your time. Enough love. Kitty. Miss Kitty.
Thank you, my love.
Mwah. Yeah, man, give what you can here. Enough love and respect. Thank you. Sing it. Iris.
Thank you so much. Dean Fraser, Black Style Band, Taurus Riley, everybody make some noise! That song touches me so differently. And again, we want to turn our pain and our anguish into purpose and action. Let the pain that you feel deep inside your soul motivate you to take up your phone and donate. Go on the website and donate, because every dollar counts. From Genesis to Leviticus to Revelation, Abijah, the roots man, Revelation.
Oh, now. Oh, Lord. Are you feeling Jamaica? Did I hear the words of a Rasta man? Sing with me. I want to hear you. Did I hear the words of the Rasta man? Sing. Oh, this will be. Sing. Wheel up, that. Pull up. I love you, Jamaica. Ease up. Pull. I'm gonna do one song. And listen. My daughter lives in Westmoreland, and Aziza, I love you so much. She suffers so much. But we are here together as family. Don't it? Thank you, Minister Grange, for having me. I know we never plan with the band and everything, but we they ever give a contribution. Because what? We are family. So we can put together and we build up a thing and then we come together as a country. And that's right there. Not true? Boomacha, drop it. Rastaman say fly away. Sing it. Oh Lord, now one bright morning wind. Let me hear you. Fly. You remember that one, yeah? Oh, this will be a revelation. Whoa, this will be war and frustration. Whoa, this will be, it's a revelation. Whoa, this gonna be war. Talk about the problem, brother. Don't you be afraid, Lord. Talk about the system, sister. Don't you be so scared now. They will try to hurt you, and they will tell lies and you. They're open to take you down. They're open to mash you down. Judge you wear the glorious crown. Separate the darkness from the light. He who created all things, he will end it just all in one night. I said, oh, this will be sick. Oh, this will be. Oh, that children, oh, this will be. Whoa, this gonna be. Hey, color is not the problem. It is the heart and mind of man. Money is not the problem. It is of greed and selfishness. Whoa, it's the spiritual war. Whoa, it's a mental. Lord, come down and help us now. Our people have gone astray. Whoa, they have been misled. Whoa, they have been blindfolded. Whoa, the sheep have gone away. Not knowing the hour, nor the day. I said, whoa, this will be. I want to hear you. Whoa, this gonna be now. Whoa, this will be. about the problem, brothers. Don't you be afraid. Talk about the system. Don't you be so scared. Devil tries to hurt you. Oh, your children. Oh, now. Hey, I love Jamaica. I love Jamaica.
Make some love
Peace
for
and
Abijah.
love. Irate.
Thank you, Abijah.
Irate.
Get your phones out, continue the voting. And I've been reliably informed that the voting lines will remain open until November 30. Very well. So you can vote. If you never catch it tonight, I know someone will pay them. Understand? Or on a partner drama. Understand? Or when some people say, now look up, you understand? I understand listen, I understand the 100. When they get to look at something, I understand. So the lines will be open until November 30. So you can contribute, you can donate until then. And if you have money to donate until then, please do so. And I'm also going to be encouraging parents to get their children involved in the giving. If they have toys that they have outgrown, and when I say toys, it don't just mean the play things, right? I'm talking about books also. If they have any clothes or shoes that they have outgrown that are in very good condition, that... Girl, that are in good, pristine condition, have them donate as well. The world is filled with a lot of bright people, but the world will always need good people. And it is great to engender that care, compassion, thought, and love for others in your young ones from now. So get them involved, get them to donate as well, because they too are a part of the healing process. All right, Gregory, big up yourself. Crystal, big up yourself. Stephanie, big up yourself. We work all night today. Abijah Fitty. What kind of roots Abijah drink? Abijah jump high. War and frustration. Pauno. If we do not give. All right. So, whoa. Jamaicans are the best, I gotta tell you. There's nobody like us. What makes you proud to be Jamaican, guys? And like how me just, there's some Bell Navis. Watch massive big up. The Garden Parish of St. Anne big up. I feel like I want to go Mobby right now. Anybody there from Mobby right now? Any Montegonians in the house? Tango is in the house. You know who else is in the house? Tommy Lee Sparta!
Damage music.
Yeah. I mean, to big up all Jamaicans, every Jamaicans. Yeah. All who know they love them country, go so. Only person I fear are the scat and cats. Don't want to see no one cut. Can't take that tight shot. Them want me lay on ground with my face up flat. Me have some place where me nah go back. Me know a few bitch where you fi bun down. So it no make sense to take care of the people. Them say you a sissy when the right time come. Kawa, I will leave a pressure. Anyway, money be and pleasure. You see what if I just see and hater. Them want to talk to themselves, them a scraper. You, and where you check your ratio. Them a whip, flip a shoot like a pager. But anything I say we do the opposite. Big up all politicians in the building. Miss Fancy, big up yourself. Like we no far away. The mountain, them a just say them can't stop with. The only man who fear the Almighty. You know what I say? Yeah, but there's something. Look what Christ do for them. Look what them do to Christ. Me and a superhero, but can't save the world. I'm out. If me know where we are go. I sure know where we are go. And anybody will go. Me need some time by myself. Me and myself have a bus a reason. Make them go and say we mad because nobody we can reason. As I tell them one thing, them go leak a secret. Well, hear them, slow down. I'm going to big up everybody in our building, you know. And it's a pleasure to be here, you know. Big up Miss Bobsy. Respect in all aspect, you know.
Big up every artist, everybody will make it possible. You know, you feel good for there. Miss Kitty, big up yourself. Yeah. Last time, I sing to Miss Kitty one day and she not faint. I feel she ain't go faint. I try to sing. Miss Kitty, she not faint. I love Miss Kitty. Big up yourself, Miss Kitty. I say, let's drop the next song. The one for all Jamaican. Yeah, man. All who know them believing in themselves. Ooh, I'm just trying to make some music. I'm just trying to entertain. Some said I'm young and crazy. Some said that I'm insane. I face my struggles daily, and everyone's complain. We might share the same culture, but we are not the same. You don't even know my story. You don't even know me. The stage is like a courtroom. The crowd is like a jury. So much bad minds around me. Said them my friend, but they no love me. Ungrateful people we no want to see. If you watch the rise and make history. Sparta we say, are we there? Jah guide and protect we anyway. I will never show them no fame. I'ma hope and pray for a better day. Some me no know where me heading, but me know where me been. And me know me never going back there again. Through music and fame, some things have a change. Mama gotta get a bigger sunray. I always learn to keep my faith, even when it seems too late. Standing outside heaven's gate, hoping to God they let me in. I know I ain't perfect. No man on this earth is. So tell me why you want to fight me down. Why you want to lay down underground. As I get to youth, I stand alone. Forgive me for my sin, my wrongs. Let me carry on with my redemption song. Oh, Come, see trouble I go, but trouble I go. And time is hard and it cold like snow. No one know the struggles me been through. Not a man in a earth can walk in my show. From me and I and me mommy alone. My daddy dead and gone. They could beat me on my own, but I learned to stay strong. I walk the streets without no fear. Sleepless nights and no one cares. Sometimes I cry and no one here. Live my life out on the edge. I watch my friends lay in the dirt and no one knows how much they hurt. Put on my pants, my shoes, my Sunday morning, the first Monday in a church. But they think they know me, they try to judge me, don't know my story, don't know what thing about me. Uncle Demon, them pray, never demon, them never say. Look how them try to fight against me. The demon thing is just a character, like a movie, Uncle Demon. See, Bunty no killer, ninja no ninja, macabre no cobra, elephant no elephant. What do some fool them talk about intelligent? Jamaica, but they think they know we, they try to judge me. Don't know my story, don't know a thing about me. But as a man I stand alone. Forgive me for my sin, my wrongs. Let me carry on with my redemption song. Stop right there. Yeah, man, big up everybody again. But just want to make people them know, say, 3-star man thing, you know. We don't just be strong. And we have life, and that's the greatest thing. We don't lose nothing. We lose, but we really not lose our life, and that's the greatest thing, is it. When we go in our grave, no house now come with we, no clothes, no mother, no father, no boyfriend, no girlfriend. And you alone are go down in your grave. So you have to just die with a smile on your face, show her how lonely you become in your grave. Nobody that come with you. You have to learn to love yourself. You understand? Self-love is key. So Jamaica, I know so we tough and rough. When storm come, everybody are gimmicks. You see me? So not really bother we tough and we'll come back better again. So all who face and lose, just stay happy through storm and keep on the spirit high. Tell yourself say you're not rich, you're not happy, you're not go good as it. And you're healthy as it every morning. And just know say I love. Miss Kitty, alright?
But you know what would make me happy? And what would make me faint? If you transfer $5 million US to my account right now. Just do that.
Miss Kitty, me make a swimming of money. No,
I want me ready. Scuba dive, come.
We go hide and do them thing there. We don't do anything for me there. I don't help people.
Everybody make some noise to Tommy Lee Sparta.
Yeah, man, make some noise to me, please.
Yes. Yes.
Want to sing our next song, you know?
Sure.
Yeah, when I feel people now go through hard time and the storm and everything. Play next shot. Lock on back the light feel good in the down. Do that something I want to just do a while ago. A place so lonely, a place so cold. Somewhere I got home. Somewhere I just don't. Stop hurting. Stop hurting. Rhythm too slow. Simon, why you intimidating me, Simon? You're always doing this thing and embarrassment from afar. Still like tiny name Simon. He always he go up in that age. He kind of forget. Yeah. Big up everybody, you know? A place so lonely, a place so cold. Somewhere I go home. Somewhere I just don't be. Tasted.
All right, well, this is it, the final minutes. Please remember to keep those donations coming in and to help make Jamaica stronger. To all who have donated so far, thank you so much for your generosity. You gave not just money, but also hope. Rush, you also played a part in our donations tonight. How was the experience for you being up there, taking phone calls? Tell me about that.
Listen, it was special, right? To speak to Jamaicans, not only at home, but in the diaspora, and hear them, you know, say, oh, I'm so concerned about Jamaica and I just want Jamaica to be in a better place.
Yeah.
It was impactful. I remember a lady, Angela, if you're listening, Miss Angela, she called and she's like, I sell ice. I have $20,000. This is all I have to give.
Bless her.
And I said, it's enough, you know? And she was like, are you sure? I said, yes. And she said, I just want Jamaica to be better. So it was really, really inspirational, and I'm so happy I got to be a part of it.
Oh, man. Listen, we're so happy that we get to be a part of it. We're so happy that you have been a part of this. We are so much better together.
Yeah.
I always say, I say it any chance I get when I am on TV in the mornings, and I say there's nothing wrong with Jamaica that cannot be fixed with what is right with Jamaica. The I Love Jamaica Telethon has shown exactly all of what is right with Jamaica, and I'm so proud of us. And I know we're going to continue to do this. It's not ending tonight. As you know, this goes up until November 30. So if that's a better time for you to make your donation, it's okay. And again, listener, and as I've told you, it's not just a no thing. We're going to be doing this for a bit of time. So there's also always supportjamaica.gov.jm as an option as well for people to donate. Yeah? Listen, to our valued partners, thank you so much for investing in healing and renewal. Jamaica's strength is its people. It's our indomitable spirit. And tonight, you proved that. So let's continue rebuilding, and together we will rise. Yeah? Thank you so much to everyone who participated tonight. Thank you to the other presenters, Debbie Bissoon, Talia Suarez, Jenny, Blacka Ellis, Aiti, Dahlia Harris, Nadine Blair, Markland Edwards, Dufton Shepherd, Mrs. Kitty, and of course myself, Yendi Phillips. Thank you so much for watching the I Love Jamaica Telethon. We appreciate you. We love you. We wish you everything that is good. I don't know what good.
What good.
Blessings.
Them try clip our wings so we can't fly out. But when we're there, yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Roast breadfruit and banana. Under the tree with a glass of lemonade. Jumping at the river when me ready for bed. No boy can buy me out. Me no foreign minded, nowhere compared to Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica love. That one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Represent for your band, tune up hurricane and storm. From the crime rate chop, when no matter about that man, still a hustle hard and a gone. Jamaican of the link to the link, bigger than Kenya, than American England. Make sure said when you be a found in a hustle, mama visit Western Union. Public will build up the foundation. All the hard man, so we have ambition. Don't flash out all the money back, it's a sweet NEC, guns and ammunition. Real Jamaican on the show me you want. No matter which part of the world where you stand. Me no matter what them want say about Jamaica, me sing it out loud, come me proud to me one. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica love. That one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Pick up the youth for one car glass. Youth we are trying always to come last. Don't give up, don't give up. Jimmy Cliff tell them many rivers to cross. Help out your sister if she get lost. Don't turn your face to the grass and pass. Show love to the elders, respect you, can pave the way in the past. Some man go on like say them better than people. Through them a drive a one vehicle. Vanity make them move evilly. Easy off your camel pass through the eye of the eagle. And the rich because sit down in a every damn bitch. That now work.
The JDF will maintain the hub and spoke operation, that is moving supplies from the main warehouse to the substations all around the country. But it won't be so much a focus on the humanitarian food and care packages. They will have to shift now to the distribution of construction and repair and rebuilding materials. And they will also have to shift from giving out packages to helping in the reconstruction and rebuilding of critical public infrastructure, and indeed to assist private individuals who are elderly or infirm or otherwise unable to do so themselves. But before they can do that, the engineering corps has been called back to fix up their own barracks and camp facilities, because the JDF also was impacted. So as soon as they have repaired their own installations, then we will be repurposing almost the operations of the JDF to be moving in now the building materials and to help in communities to do reconstruction. This is is necessary because you would have heard President Ali and Prime Minister Motley and others saying, hey, we want to send members of our engineering corps here to assist in the rebuilding. So we definitely must have a complementary corps to support those activities. And other countries, which we are in dialogue with, will be sending members of their engineering team. So very soon you're going to see a full deployment of the JDF along with other engineering corps from other countries coming to assist us with the rebuilding of critical public institutions and to assist the infirm and the vulnerable in rebuilding private facilities. This is necessary to be done because after a while it becomes very costly to be using the resources of the JDF to be delivering packages. But there is a reality which the communities that are affected should start to bear in mind, and indeed the wider Jamaica. In the initial phase of the disaster, you would have seen an influx of NGOs, concerned persons, concerned Jamaicans coming in to give. You see it all on social media, everybody handing out packages and so forth. In another couple of days, you're going to see that dry up. Some are going to return. That they have been here so long is quite exceptional. You know, some do have staying power. They will stay with us for a little longer, but it is going to taper off, and which is why the government had to strategically build out a system that could endure and last and be able to continue to deliver even when, you know, private and NGO philanthropy dries up. So, you know, we are very appreciative of everything that has been donated and given so far, and at this point I'd acknowledge Ramesh and indeed the wider entertainment community that has come out and given. I think they should be commended and lauded, and indeed I'm encouraging them to continue as long as possible to give. It's necessary and well respected and appreciated. But we also know that as in any disaster, after a while that dries up and the state has to have a standing facility to continue to provide the service. So it's necessary that we start that transitioning in anticipation of what is going to happen. And to facilitate that further, we're going to eventually move away from the distribution of packages to, first of all, a coupon or a card system once we get the shops and stores up and running. And then eventually that will be rolled into an augmented path program where persons who are in need of this kind of relief over an extended period of time can be supported seamlessly. All right? So we are trying to return to normalcy as quickly as possible. For that to happen, we need to support businesses. And what is the purpose of a business? Purpose of a business is to make a profit. So government has to be very careful in how it supports business. Yes, there may be times when government gives a grant, and there are considerations as to how we can help. I know the DBJ is considering how we can help businesses get back on their feet, and government is considering how that will work. In another press briefing, we will go into more details about that. But in my last press briefing, I mentioned, and pardon me for thinking that it would be readily understood by all, that we would support profit-making entities by loaning them generators or Starlink communication devices so that they can start operations, so that we can transition from everyday packing a bag, loading it on a truck, driving it to an area, then we have to have security to protect it, and then we have to take the soldiers to go out and give it, to a simpler way, which gives people dignity. They don't have to go and stand up in line and waiting to get. Secondly, gives people choice, because you start to hear it already. You know, tired of what is in the bag. All right, no, I don't want any more bag. Carry something else, come. And we start to hear that coming already. So transitioning back to normalcy restores dignity. It gives choice. But the biggest thing for us, the biggest advantage, it gives accountability. Let me be clear. All of what we have given out so far, the accountability rests on what countries have given to us and what we have recorded in our stores and what we have given out to persons who we expect to give out to others. We have no record of the end beneficiary because we have not asked for any identification. We have not asked for anybody to provide their TRN. In this phase of the relief, it's about just getting the food out there, getting the care packages out there to people. Because were you to do that, you would see an avalanche of misinformation, which we saw coming out. So we have made sure that we have moved the products, the humanitarian supply, into the community as quickly as possible. But that can't go on forever. Once we start to make huge expenditures on humanitarian relief, we must be able to give a certain level of certainty that the expenditure went to the beneficiary. And so we need a system where that can be done. And the voucher systems or the cards provide that kind of support. So for that to happen, we need shops to get back up, and we need the ATM machines to start working. We need the remittances, the remittance houses that you can go and collect your remittances. We need those to start operating again so we get back to some level of normalcy so that we can have the transparency and the accountability that everyone is calling for without understanding the dynamics that you have to first put in place in order to achieve that. And so we are well on our way working with that. Minister Hill has been tasked with doing this. He has so far identified 48 business entities in 2 of the affected parishes. They are seeking to expand that rapidly. And we will, through the program that I have announced, provide through a loan the facility. These are profit-making entities, the facility for them to stand up their operations so that they can have electricity, they could get a refrigerator, we could help them with a Starlink, or maybe their roof is off, we could help them restart. So there is that facility where it's either a grant or a loan, and that is being worked out. I know the private sector is also doing similarly, and that is being coordinated with Mr. Keith Duncan at the lead of the coordination between the private sector and the government in terms of just trying to get the regular business, private sector supply chain up and running in communities. And as I'm on generators, again, I thought it would be obvious. But these days, I learn not to take everything as obvious. You have to explain in excruciating details because there are those who either don't know or are deliberately trying to confuse. And let me explain in excruciating details. There are 900,000 Jamaicans impacted. 150,000 houses. So far, Minister, you can recall how many generators we have gotten? It's less than 1,000. 500. Now, all of the smart people who are talking about how we use the generators, how do I decide who gets out of the 900,000 people who could claim 500 generators? I keep saying to people, do not listen to the mischief and nonsense. And as your Prime Minister, my job is to make sure that you have the information. You can do with it what you want, but the record must be there, so that those who are vested in mischief, who carry information falsely with malice, that you can counter them. So a lot of the nonsense you hear, you can dismiss it. 500, it's less than 560 generators so far. None of those generators will be used in the program I just mentioned, which is to provide a loan or a grant to businesses that we're trying to stand up to ensure that the private sector supply chain starts to operate. All of the generators that we have been given through private donations or through bilaterally from other states will be used to build resilience in the public operations. In that way, we guarantee that the benefit of the 500 is multiplied to benefit everyone. So what we have done, we have said that we're going to give the generators and other such items that build resilience, we're going to give them to our police stations that now don't have. So out of this, what we intend to do is to ensure that every police station that is built or under construction now, or that currently exists, we're going to make sure that they have a generator. But it's not just giving them. They will have to provide us with a system of maintaining it so that when this generator goes, it is replaced. So that we can now say, when we are hit by another disaster, our police stations have backup capabilities. If you go into any of the communities that have been badly hit, where are people gathering to get their phones charged and to get communications? They are going to either the police station, the municipal office, the fire brigade. So we're going to provide as many of these generators, providing they meet the required specs, to these operations, to the emergency services and the critical services. And that's what we've been doing. I personally have given to 3 police stations. And the people there are very happy to have it, because that's where they go to get some electricity to charge their phone and have safety in making their calls. And I know that the same thing has been done with the Starlinks that we have gotten, that they have been used to give to hospitals, the police station, the fire brigade, and so forth. So that's how we are using it. And that's the smartest and best way to use it, to ensure that the average person benefits from these donations. And I'm sure that our donors would be far more satisfied to know that these are used in the public good and not given to private persons. So I think I've covered quite a bit there. Let me transition to one last thing here. Well, there are 2 important things that we have to discuss before I complete my presentation. I want to talk a little bit about electricity. Immediately after the disaster, I believe we were at about 23% of the island having electricity. Today, we are at 70%. 70% of Jamaica is with electricity, and that is increasing every day. The lessons learned from Beryl have paid off, and the JPS is working assiduously to bring electricity back to areas that have been affected. I can only ask for the patience of Jamaicans. I know it is incredibly frustrating when you don't have any electricity and you just look across the road and your neighbor has electricity and somehow you feel that the system will fight against me. I assure you that is not the case. I can't explain to you the technical issues, but I figure it has something to do that not everyone is on the same grid and connected to the same supply, and so it does take time to get all the various grids back up. All right, but I'll leave that to the JPS to explain. Now, we gave JPS a challenge 2 weeks ago. We gave JPS a challenge. And the challenge was that they should get Montego Bay, the second city, the second main commercial hub of the island, up and running by December 15th. That's the challenge. And I'm pleased to say that the Hip Strip has electricity. I gather that there was quite a crowd watching on big screen the football match last night. I believe it was in the Montego Bay proper, probably in the square that they were watching it. So electricity, I gather, is there, and almost every day communities within Montego Bay proper and surrounding are getting electricity. So the intention is that by the 15th of December, the tourism hub of Jamaica, Montego Bay, should be electrified. So by the 15th, December the 15th, we should expect that the Elegant Corridor should get full electricity. That's the challenge, and they are working assiduously towards this, and I'm giving them as much support as I can to ensure that this is done. I want to say a little bit more on electrifying the tourism hub. I have tasked Minister Bartlett and Minister Mackenzie to bring together all the permitting and approval entities along the tourism corridor. And we consider the tourism corridor from as far as St. Elizabeth, Treasure Beach, coming all the way around into, going through Westmoreland, Hanover, going all the way around, going into Trelawney, that have been impacted. So all of those parish councils and all the other entities that are responsible for permitting and approvals, for them to create a fast-track committee to give approvals to all the hotels that are deciding and are now in the process of rebuilding. In other words, what I'm satisfied with is that the hoteliers are ready to rebuild. Some of them will have insurance. Some of them are going to consider this an opportunity to rebuild and make their plants better. Government should not be an obstacle in that, because the longer the hotels stay out of operation unnecessarily, the greater the threat to employment and revenue. So the Minister Mackenzie is telling me that they met on Friday, that there is general agreement, and the logistics of how that will be done, I'm expecting that by Monday we'll have a report. And I say to the tourism sector, get ready. I suspect you are already, but we are here to support you to get back on your feet bigger and better. We want to get the tourism sector moving. This same principle will be applied to other businesses. But what we want to do is just to get the tourism stuff out of the way, because that's quick, and then we will apply that same principle. So the tourism resilience corridor, as I have defined, starting from Treasure Beach and St. Elizabeth, going all the way around to Falmouth in Trelawney, they will be the beneficiary of an accelerated permitting and approvals process to get them started, along with, of course, having electricity. Currently, JPS has 600 linesmen and with their equipment in the island. Some of those linesmen will leave shortly. On the general trajectory, you know, it could be as long as 6 months before electricity is returned to every community in Jamaica. Thankfully, we are at 70% now. By the 15th of December, we may very well be at, you know, maybe 75% or more. But that last mile in the particularly devastated area, that is going to take a lot of time. So there are two things that you trade off. It's time and resources. So if you use less resources, it takes a longer time. If you use more resources, it may take a shorter time. So we are working with JPS to bring in more resources so that it takes a shorter time. We are of the view, based upon JPS's assessment, I will leave them to give you the details, that they could shave 2 to 3 months off total recovery if they have the resources up front to deal with the recovery. So they want to have 900 linesmen, which would mean bringing in an additional 300 linesmen. And so the government is working with them to see that we can get this done so that we can get electricity back much faster than is projected. And if we get electricity back quicker, then water comes back quicker, communities start to normalize, we're in a better position. So I want to just update the nation on that we are seeking to move very quickly to restore your electricity. We are at 75% now, 70% now. By December 15th, we could very well be at 75%, and we are working as quickly as possible to get to full restoration. Housing and shelter. Now, this is what I know most Jamaicans want to hear about. Now, as was said before by Leela, this is the largest devastation in the recent history of Jamaica, certainly in our independence history. No government has ever had to deal with the magnitude of this kind of devastation. $8.6 billion, 8.8. So, you know, we had estimated in the first tabletop assessment 6 to 8, but the recent rapid assessment done, which is called the grade assessment, you are now saying it's $8.8 billion. And again, we are saying that that is conservative. And as the final PIOJ is in charge of doing the final assessment, we'll get what that figure is. Now, I know when the country hears 8.8 billion US dollars, there are those who may say, boy, this is the reggae boys match all over again. No, there's victory in sight. There's hope. There's victory in sight. There's victory in sight. Yes. Not all of that $8.8 billion, or whatever it may end up being when the final assessment is done, is on the account of the government. A large part of that would be private assets that have been destroyed. The hotels, you know, we've seen some farms destroyed, manufacturing, you know, private homes. Some of these are insured. So there is likely to be an inflow of insurance resources to treat with those. residential structures that are destroyed, it couldn't be expected that the government will assist in the rebuilding and reconstruction of 150,000 homes. There are some Jamaicans who already have rebuilt their homes in terms of putting on their roofs, and they're not waiting on government. And they're going to go ahead, and they may not have it. They might very well be, poor persons who just don't have it, but they are independent people, and they're just not going to wait on government. They're going to go ahead and do what they can. And then there are those who simply do not have the resources to rebuild. And the government will have to assist in that. They simply just don't have it. So you have the two extremes. Those who are independent and who will move ahead, and those who are completely dependent on the resources of the state to assist. And then there are some in the middle who have some of it, but they need government's help to get them along the way. So that gives you the kind of shape as to how government will respond. For those who have it and are going to independently repair their homes, repair their businesses, government must not stand in the way. Accelerated processes for the rebuilding. For those who need partial help and support, we will have to have a system in place where the cases are properly assessed and there is a mechanism that provides the assistance. And then for those who definitely can't do it, don't have any support, then we will also have to consider, in addition to the rebuilding support, we have to consider some relief support for them. So in the first phase, the goal is to quickly stabilize households and make damaged homes livable with longer-term rebuilding plans, while longer-term rebuilding plans are put in place. And so this will include distribution of shelter kits, heavy-duty tarpaulins, shrink-wrap roofing solutions, and emergency repair materials. And that will be provided to those persons who, by our assessment, we know they definitely cannot rebuild. That assessment is underway. The Minister of Labour and Social Security has reported to me that they have done just over 16,000 assessments across the island so far. So they have a little way to go, but we're going to ramp up, as I said earlier, the core of assessors so that we can do this very rapidly. But remember when I spoke of the supply chain that JDF has established? We're going to use this supply chain to bring the materials in and to distribute them to those who are needed, in need. So it's a repurposing of the supply chain, as I had said, to now go and do this level of rebuilding and supporting the relief. We have examined pre-built, containerized modular solutions, and we have settled in our minds that this is appropriate for the Jamaican situation that we now have. There are different types, different versions, and so I've met with the NHD, and the NHD has provided us with a solution that they are presently working on. At a later stage, we'll go into more details, but the plan is for, in the initial phase, for the NHD to purchase 5,000 container homes. And those will be, some of them will be for sale. So with a program with the NHD, you will be able to purchase. Some of them will be used to build housing schemes, which you can purchase. and a portion of them will be made available through social housing. The government itself will also be purchasing some of these containerized housing solutions, which will be made available through the social housing modality. So effectively, we have to do a rapid deployment of housing solutions. And the easiest way to do this is to use the containerized solutions. They do take some time to arrive in Jamaica. There's just certainly not the quantity to make an impact. So we have met and discussed it. We have taken the policy decision that these can be used. And so the process of acquiring them through the procurement process, they have been given the approval to move ahead with that. So that should start in short order. You know, we are not going to get them here for Christmas. I just have to be frank with everybody. But we should start to see some coming in by late January. And those that come in initially, we are going to be looking at the worst cases assessed to make them available. For Christmas and for the initial stages, we're going to have to try to do the shelter repair kits, the heavy-duty tarpaulins, and those kinds of solutions, in addition to the rebuilding, the actual putting on roofs and so forth, as much of that as we can in the coming weeks leading up to Christmas. But the containerized solution does take some time. The shipping is between 30 to 90 days, just that alone. Then there is some procurement and other administrative and bureaucratic things that might take up the time. So we're really trying to cut it as quickly as possible, as short as possible. But even with the best efforts, there may be some challenges. Yes, the government will give rebuilding grants. I cannot say how much those will be or the categories right now. I mean, we have decided on the category. The burial framework will apply: minor, moderate, and severe. But that needs an assessment. And so that's what is kind of holding us up, why we can't pay yet. Now, we're not going to wait until we have assessed every single house. But we do need to reach a critical threshold where we begin to see how the damage is stacking up from a statistical point of view. So we know how much to allocate for minor repairs, how much to allocate for moderate repairs, and how much to allocate for severe. And we actually need the report so that we can establish the threshold. What exactly is minor? What exactly is moderate? And what exactly range is severe? So we're not yet at that threshold. I suspect by the time we reach 30,000 assessments, you would start to see the kind of repetitive nature of the damage, and so you can establish what the thresholds are. So we should get to 30,000 very, very soon, based upon the work that ODPEM is doing in expanding its core and coordinating, and the work already being done by the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the reconstruction of Jamaica. Like most, when the disaster struck, I said, wow, how are we going to manage this crisis? But as you start to delve into it, yes, it is a challenge. Yes, it is a crisis. But it is also an amazing opportunity. And I want all Jamaicans to begin to think about the crisis in the sense of an opportunity. You had put on your roof and you didn't put on the hurricane straps. Well, and of course your roof was blown off, or maybe it wasn't. But when you're putting on back the roof, or when you look at your neighbor's roof gone, and yours somehow was spared by a divine intervention, now is the time to put on those hurricane straps. I know that there are many Jamaicans who will be saying, no more zinc for me. I'm going totally slab. Before you think about slabbing your roof, make sure that the structures can support it. And in fact, Minister of Local Government, I think we may very well need to have a campaign to go around and inform the public, those who are reconstructing, that there are some engineering requirements for putting on slab roof, because you don't want to replace one disaster with another. Right? So that needs to be addressed. So as we transition into the recovery phase, we have also commenced preparation for the rebuilding and construction phase. As said before, the World Bank's rapid damage assessment has quantified physical damage at 8.8 billion US dollars. This figure includes damage to public and private property, but does not include economic losses and the cost of recovery. It is the cost of what was there before Melissa, and it does not include any premium on building back better or stronger. While this estimate will no doubt be refined by more detailed assessments, it is unquestionable that Hurricane Melissa is the deadliest natural disaster to hit Jamaica in over 70 years. In absolute terms, the cost of the damage is the highest of any hurricane in Jamaica's recorded history. This means the rebuilding effort will be the largest in Jamaica's modern history. Existing government structures, procedures, rules, and regulations are not designed for capital reconstruction at the emergency speed and scale required. Our traditional decentralized ministry by ministry and agency by agency approaches and procurement and public investment rules, while appropriate in normal times, I don't believe so, were not designed to meet the scale and speed that will be required to implement an effective post-Melissa recovery in any practical time frame. Furthermore, having each agency or ministry of government mount its own reconstruction would, over the longer term, cannibalize operational capacity and further affect the delivery of public services. In addition, a fragmented ministry by ministry approach will not easily scale to meet the magnitude of the reconstruction challenge. We therefore need a dedicated reconstruction apparatus. The government will therefore establish the National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority, NARA, a statutory body with special powers to lead, coordinate, fast-track, and oversee national reconstruction, reporting directly to the Office of the Prime Minister. The NARA will focus on building back better, safer homes, climate-resilient infrastructure, better land use planning, relocation from high-risk zones, and taking the opportunity to introduce new industries and new businesses to areas that previously had no economic base. There is national and international precedence for this approach. It has been used in large-scale disasters, for example, in New Orleans in 2005 after Hurricane Katrina, in Canterbury, New Zealand after the Christchurch earthquake, in 2011, and also in Japan in 2011 after the earthquake and tsunami. In Jamaica, too, Prime Minister Pattison established the Office of National Reconstruction after Hurricane Ivan. The ONR, as it was called, was set up as a special unit to coordinate relief and reconstruction. It was not established by an act of Parliament. the NARA will be much larger in scope, obviously, and scale, and established under special purpose legislation. Given the extraordinary powers that will be sought to expedite reconstruction, the NARA will be set up with a sunset date of 5 years, renewable by Parliament. So we're not seeking to have this established forever. It is a time-bound exercise, and it has to be time-bound so that we can actually meet the recovery and reconstruction date. If you leave it unbounded, people will believe that they have forever to achieve the targets. The authority's administrative expenditure will be financed from the national budget, as other agencies are. However, recovery and reconstruction activities will be financed initially from the National Natural Disaster Recovery Fund, the NNDRF. The NNDRF was set up to receive the proceeds of Jamaica's disaster risk instruments, including Jamaica's catastrophe bond, policies with the Caribbean Catastrophe Reinsurance Facilities, CRIF, and various credit contingent claims with the IDB and the World Bank. These amounts will total approximately $650 million US. It is likely that the government of Jamaica will have to borrow to finance reconstruction beyond what will be available in our NNDRF. We have immediate access to approximately, and please note I use the word approximately, $500 million US from the IMF's Rapid Financing Facility, the RFI. The RFI facility does not come with policy conditionality. So we will start this reconstruction effort with approximately $1.15 billion US in immediate funds. This is significant. To dimension this, under normal circumstances, it would take us 3 fiscal years to spend such funds in capital expenditure under normal circumstances. But let me just say this, because again, there is a lot of misinformation which is suggesting that the government of Jamaica is receiving huge sums. I would want, if it is possible, to display the grade assessment of damage, and just to look at what the infrastructure damage is. Just infrastructure. That's the one that you can say it's absolutely public, and I believe that was about $2.3 billion. If you can display that very quickly. $2.9 billion of infrastructure damage. You could say that's government's responsibility totally. And then there is a part of residential that would be government as well. And then there is a part of private, meaning private homes and private facilities that government may also have to assist. And then there is the relief and the recovery expenditure. So we have here a total of $1.15 billion. A part of it is the insurance and the contingencies that we have, and a part of it is immediately accessible debt that we could start. But just from the assessment here, which is not the final assessment, there is $8.8 billion of damage for which the government would more likely be responsible for at least half. So there is still a gap that will have to be funded, and that will have to be funded by additional borrowing. So those who are of the view that the government can engage in a spending spree, thank God they are not the government. The government has to be frugal. It has to be careful. It has to watch now more than ever it has to watch every dollar that is spent. Because yes, we are in a good position, no doubt. We have never been in a position where a disaster struck and we don't have to be scrounging around to find $1.1 billion. We have it there. To start, we can start. That is because of the fiscal management of the government that built resilience in our fiscal affairs. But we are not out of the woods yet. And every dollar has to be carefully thought of. It speaks to a national psyche that the country must develop. If you can stand on your own 2 feet, stand on your own 2 feet. If you can help someone, help someone. Let the government focus on helping those who can't help themselves. Let the government focus on rebuilding the infrastructure that is for the public benefit. That must become the psyche of how we are going to get through this. So the NARA, the National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority, will have special powers to accelerate planning approvals, procurement, public investment and implementation, reducing delays for priority reconstruction projects in designated special reconstruction areas. We will establish a high-level public-private advisory board, and that, well, we won't announce who the chairman will be, but it will have on it some of our elder statesmen, persons from civil society, technical persons. Certainly we will invite some of our multilateral and overseas partners to sit on it, to give us advice and to help. But it will be a multi-stakeholder board that will ensure that we are making the right decisions, there's transparency and accountability. But more importantly, in the info disaster that is going on, we will need voices other than the government to explain some of the decisions that we will have to make.
Hey family, welcome to the house. We're so glad you're here and we are excited about this word that you are getting ready to receive. It's going to